Okay, this is going to be a multi-part series because I'm not sure what it's going to take to find and fix this error. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do is show you that the solutions for the puzzles are there. Take note of 1.12, 1.13, 1.14, 1.15, 1.16, and 1.17. So it shows that the solutions were saved. However, what didn't get saved was the information in game data. You'll notice puzzles 12, 16, 12, 16, and 17 do not have a solution. I don't know what made that problem happen. I didn't notice it until I had switched back and resumed, and it was supposed to be puzzle 18, which it was as far as the puzzle was concerned, but the level number showing up on the screen was 8. That was when I first noticed the problem. Then I noticed that puzzle 12 didn't have a solution, and 16 and 17 didn't have a solution as far as game data was concerned. Let's see, if I try to view it, it'll be 12. Solution for level 12 doesn't exist, yet it does. Okay. Now, if I view set 5, everything is correct. Puzzles 1, 2, 3, and 4 have solutions. So I know that's not the problem. Okay, I just don't know what caused this. Now the second question is, because it occurred to me, if 18 was showing up as 8, then it may have tried to save it over, save 12 over 2, save 16 over 6, and save 17 over 7. So the first thing we're going to do is see what happens if I go to puzzle 2 and play the solution. Now it should play the correct solution because the solution file exists. But okay, first I'm going to go to 12 to show you that the solution actually does exist. And solution found. I load the solution. That is puzzle 12. Don't pay much attention to all the mistakes I made in moves because I don't care about that at this point. I'm just testing, not trying to set high scores or good scores or whatever. So you see the solution is there and it does play. It's just in game data that it says it doesn't exist. And I don't know what caused that, and that's what I have to try to figure out. So what I may do is just save these as clips and then make one video out of all the clips. I'm not really that experienced with making videos, so while I've made quite a few, they were all one shot. I didn't do a whole lot of video editing. So we'll see what happens next. But now if I say resume from here, which is R, okay, it loads puzzle 18 and shows puzzle 18 as the current puzzle, which is what it should be. Okay. Now, but if I go to puzzle 2, load the solution, it plays the correct solution. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's causing this issue. It's definitely going to be one of those ones that's going to take me a while to figure out. Unless I get really lucky and it ends up jumping off the screen and hitting me in the face. Which I don't expect it to do. So now I just end. And so now it's time for me to start going through the code and figuring out what's going on. So I will end this clip and I'll see you in the next one. Well, I did go back and replay that clip because the one thing I forgot to do was double check the number of moves for puzzle 2 to see if it agreed with game data, and it does. So the solution information for puzzle 12 and 16 and 17 were just not being written to the game data file, and I don't know why. So that's what I have to try to figure out. And trying to duplicate everything I did yesterday is not going to be easy because I didn't exactly make a list of exactly what I did. I am going to have to reset game data and delete all the solutions and delete all the snapshots and start over again and see if I can replicate the problem. So I just wanted to include that before I went any further. Okay, I have cleared all of game data and all of these solutions and snapshots. And I'm going to start again. So, since it's at the very beginning, I have to press S for start for it to begin the first puzzle of the first set. Okay, so we'll solve this puzzle. I have to get used to talking while playing. So you may notice that I'm not talking a lot. It's alright though. This is a fairly simple puzzle, so it doesn't take a whole lot to solve it. And we're almost there. Saving solution, level 1 completed. And it loads puzzle 2. Okay, so in this one I'm going to play a little bit and then save a snapshot. Also note that the way I solve the puzzles is not the only way that any of these puzzles can be solved. There are multiple ways. It's up to the individual to determine which solution they prefer the most. I'm not certain that any of my puzzles are, or my solutions rather, are optimal. Pause, switch set, Yes, save snapshot. Okay, so we will go to 5. And it loads puzzle 1 of set 5. So you go, hey, it looks like the same puzzle, but it's not really. It almost is. The first puzzle of set 1 is actually a little bit wider than this one. So it takes more moves and pushes to complete it. This is actually the first puzzle in the US variants. The original SokobanOG version from Japan was wider. So level 1 completed, it'll load level 2, which is the same puzzle as puzzle 2 in set 1. This time, instead of playing and saving a snapshot, I will just switch sets back to 1. And it will resume at puzzle 2 and ask me if I want to load the snapshot. And there we are. Undo that. So you see I'm making mistakes all over the place, which I do tend to do. Even though I know these solutions well, I still make mistakes. There, now that one's completed. And it'll load puzzle 3. Now I'm going to switch sets again, and I'll go back to 5. It will load puzzle 2 as the current puzzle. And then now I will pause, go to 1. It will reload puzzle 1 from set 2 and play the solution. So far everything is correct. All the level numbers have been correct. So now I will play set, go back to 1. And it loads puzzle 3. Pause, go to 1. Yes. As you can see, puzzle 1 from set 1 is wider than puzzle 1 of set 5. Okay, so now I will resume. And we're back at puzzle 3. Now it should load puzzle 4. And I'll switch sets. Go back to set 5. I believe puzzle 2 is the one I'm at. Yes, so I will play some and save a snapshot. Switch set. Yes, save snapshot. Set 1. This is pretty much what I did yesterday, except I did more puzzles in set 1 than I did in set 5. So this time I will play some and save a snapshot. Go to, yes, save the snapshot. Go to puzzle 2. Yes, load the solution. So far, everything is correct. Play set. Go back to 5. Yes, load the snapshot. And everything is as it should be. Pause. Go to 1. Yes. So, resume. So as much as I'm showing here, again, I made it all the way through puzzle 18, or to puzzle 18 of set 1, before I noticed a problem. So I'm probably going to have to play this game for a while to reproduce the problem. I'd like to be able to make a video showing the error occurring. However, I don't know how long it's going to take to play enough levels for the problem to occur. So now it should load puzzle 3 of set 5, which also is the same puzzle as puzzle 3 of set 1. Pause. Switch set 1. Okay, so I'm guessing what I'm going to be doing is continuing to record and play until the problem exists, and then I will edit out the majority of the playing done between the time I started this clip and the time the problem occurred. Oh, guess what? The problem already occurred. It says level 2. When it's supposed to be level 4. Okay, pause, end, no. Okay, game data. Okay, view 1. Okay. 5. Okay, that looks correct because I did not save, or I did not finish level 4. Oops. Quit. Okay, now run the game again and let it resume, and it should show level 4. Back to where it was, and it says level 4. So I have reproduced the problem, but I have absolutely no idea what made it happen. Everything was correct up until that point. So I don't know how to resolve this issue, but I will be studying the code to try to figure out what may cause it to happen. If anyone has any ideas, you can leave comments on this video, or you can do it in Discord in the SokobanOG channel. Thanks for watching.